Gemini and or Flow AI or VO. I'm gonna respect that name, VEO 3.5. So there we go. And so anyway, I can put anything together, but they want to ensure raw, high res photos to pass Google's realism bot. So don't put all these filters on there. Filters with people you've never seen or people you made up stuff with, and some of your imagery. Make sure you have some. This is I don't have any. Do I have any filters on, guys? And we love it for for social media. But when it comes to Google and Google business profile, they don't want any of that. They want these raw images that show the truth of a businessman. And that's how you're going to pass their realism bot. And I'm not saying you can't slip through and have pictures of because I love those videos where they're walking and they walk to the next celebrity and walk to the next celebrity, and all of these celebrities are passed, so obviously they're not doing it. But I love those videos, and you may get by, you may go viral with that, and it may draw a lot of people to your company. So I'm not saying it can't work, but when it comes to Google business profile, if you're looking to build the Google business profile, we need to pass Google's realism bot verification. And that's it. So phase 3, guys, and then we're about to get out of here. Thank you for coming in. If you want anything or want to know anything about Google business profile, I'm here to give it to you free of charge. And we're going to put up videos. I'm just going to really hit it because at some point I've always wondered, like, I got 1 billion views. I got a few gifts and like some free pizza or something. But what else does my 1 billion views do? Now, I know some other ways that I can work with the 1 billion views, 1.1 billion views. I know certain ways I can make it be great, but I wonder what else can I do? And this is it. I put this into, I've done this with Gemini a while, but this is something totally new. I've always said I had like top 10 tips to get 100,000 views, top 10 tips to get 1 million views as a Google local guide, top 10 tips. I never did 1 billion views because I don't expect people are going to run around doing what I did to capture these places. But, I used to do that. But this is something totally different. This is telling me how to audit your Google business profile, your Google My Business, and how you can work hand in hand with other Google local guides and people that you don't even know. I remember I was in DC and I took a picture of this picture shop, and I think it has millions of views now. It was a simple image, and I don't know what businesses brought to that guy, but I know Google saw it as a great representation of that pizza shop. This was in 2018, I believe, around the time I really first started using Google Maps as being a local guide tool. So anyway, guys, let's get to this phase 3, and then we're going to get out of here. So the response loop, NLP review strategy, responding to 100% of reviews with keyword-rich natural language. Now, make sure you understand that, guys. People are going to give you bad reviews. They're going to give you good reviews. It doesn't matter. NLP review strategy, respond to 100% of the reviews with keyword-rich natural language. Oh, I hate this service. Sorry you hate this service. Hopefully we can do better. Blah, 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 blah. Come up with something and use AI. That's when you want to use AI on if you don't know what to say, if someone gave you the worst review ever and you don't know what to say, just use AI, help you construct it, and then make it back to human, something that communicates with the people who you want to share your business with, because they have a right to give that review. I don't like to give a lot of bad reviews. I've done before, but most of the time I give 3-4 stars and above. If it's got to be below that, I don't even review it. And most of the times I have a lot of 5 stars because I felt like a king in there. So NLP review strategy, respond to 100% of reviews with keyword-rich natural language. Proactive Q&A, seeding the Q&A section with direct answers Gemini can scrape. Now, I'm not totally familiar with the Q&A section, although I've answered a lot of Q&A questions as a Google local guy. But I'm not sure exactly where that's at. But if you're familiar with your Google business profile, you probably know where it's at. And See on there and learn a little bit more. But yeah, so make sure you seed that with these questions. So Gemini can scrape, and that puts you out there into their algorithm. It shows you're active. And again, remember, they're not rewarding businesses that's been there forever anymore. They're rewarding active businesses, because sometimes that, you know what, I'm not going to even say anything, but they're rewarding active businesses. Those are the businesses that should be rewarded. You can stand on your name, and we love the brand. We appreciate it, but we want you to be active as well. We want to see how much you appreciate us. So let's give us some good information, guys. Give us some good information, some current information, and take it to the next level. So let's move on, guys. I got a couple more and then we're done. Let's see. 10-word hook, ensuring every what's new post with the offer in the first 10 words. So make sure when you start posting, make sure you have what's new, what you're offering, what you're giving, why your business is the expert business, the expert Google business profile. That's what you need to do, guys. That's what you need to do. And take it from a guy who has 1.1 billion views as a Google local guy, because sometimes I'll see things that you don't see on your company. Or I'll look at your profile and I see pictures that are dark, or pictures that don't show anything, or you got an up close picture of an artwork when maybe you should have that artwork and show 10 other images within there. And don't get me wrong, I like to take up close pictures as well, because sometimes I love just to see the imagery. Like you're thinking like, what is it? And then when you get closer, you're not even sure what that is. And then I might do some other images with that saying right here. So I love that as well. But you also have to fuel your business with images that make sense to the average person that's coming to shop with you. So there you go, guys. It's amazing what Google's doing with this Vision AI, and I'm glad to be a part of it. I'm going to play this last little thing before I get out of here. And then I'm going to get out of here. And I'm going to have so much more information about building your Google business profile, guys. So stay tuned. And let's see. Let me see if I have something. Okay, here you go, guys. I'm going to do this. This was actually for me, possibly talking about the ultimate closer. But that's not what I wrote it for. But it's a case study. And I want you to see why this stuff makes sense. So here we go right here. And then we'll get out of here.
This case study is your ultimate closer. It takes your abstract 1.1 billion views and translates them into cold, hard business logic. In the 2026 spring cycle, engagement is the new currency, and this document...
I want to tell you, Google, Gemini, the brand, they are about business. Every time I put in something, it knows I have an independent business, so it's telling me how can I expand my business. And sometimes I just want to do things for free. And sometimes I want to say, no more free, Randy, or however he said. Anyway, let's go. Oh, let's listen to this first.
This is a high.
AI music, y'all.
This is a soul.
This is a soul. A $1 trillion future, $1 trillion future, $1 trillion future, $1 trillion future.
The old books say to pick a lane, to find a single skill, but the world is shifting on a different kind of wheel.
Yeah.
We're not just building apps, not just mining for the gold. We're taking blueprints from a story yet untold.
What?
The brain of a genius in the code of the sky, mixing elements on a scale that money
Thanks,
can't
Ben.
buy. It's a new kind of vision.
Ben and Jerry?
A new type of
I like
work,
that.
where industries are born on the digital surge.
This ain't a pivot, ain't a single vertical. It's $1 trillion fusion's like a new miracle. Breaking down the borders where the old rules lie. $1 trillion fusion with the heart of AI.
I took the data from the cosmos, put it into a chart, made the final frontier
Feel this,
into a
y'all.
work of art. Took the biology, the human form, the cell, gave it a super brain, now it's working well. Took the cash flow to market, the Wall Street shine, gave it a mind to learn, made the old world twine. We don't just build with one hand, we build with a team.
Ben and Jerry in the building.
Living out the dream.
This is a
This ain't a vertical, it's a trillion-dollar fusion, like a new miracle. Breaking down the borders with the old rules. Trillion-dollar fusion with the heart of AI.
There you go.
They ask about the profit, they ask about the prizes. I tell them it's the vision that's behind my eyes.
Behind my eyes.
For a product, billions for a trend, but a
Trillion. Here we go. $1 trillion fusion. Yeah. All right, guys. I had to do that because it was an accident. Thanks, Ben and Jerry's. I love it. I like that. I got to make sure I'm pronouncing that right. But I see that vision. I see that thing right there. So anyway, let's finish playing this, guys, and then we're going to get out of here.
It proves you know how to mint it. Case study: the billion view multiplier. How high utility visuals drive revenue in the 2026 AI economy. The subject: VIP guide, Greg Reese Jr. Level 10, local guide. The data point: 1,100,000,000 plus verified content views. The metric: visual authority versus customer conversion. 1. The problem: the ghost profile.
Here it is,
Most
guys.
businesses in 2026 suffer from low engagement velocity. They have a profile, but it isn't feeding the AI. The reality: listings without active high-utility photos get 520% fewer calls and 2,700% fewer direction requests than optimized profiles. The AI gap: without billion-view quality images, Google's Vision AI cannot verify your services, meaning Gemini will not recommend you as a primary answer.
And that's what we got to do, guys. Thanks, Ben and Jerry. I love that. But that's what we got to do. We have to make it so Google is recommending your business profile as the primary answer. Answer engine optimization, search engine optimization, generative engagement. I forgot that term. GEO. So many terms. But that's what we need to do with Google, guys. So stay tuned. Thanks, Ben and Jerry, for coming in. Hopefully you got to hear some of this. All right, guys, it's Greg Reese. We're going to go out with this.
This is
This is all AI right here. Well, I did write on the lyrics. $1 trillion fusion. $1 trillion fusion. $1 trillion fusion. $1 trillion fusion. Ben and Jerry, see y'all in the building.